Look, it's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the One Within, but it is should the One Within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice!
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the You believe your present self has greater certainty than your But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the
Wait! Are you...
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued, as she indicates. Once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has a showdown with the Shogun?
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best.
My form is a symbol of supreme majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion, determination, courage, love. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have... You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A! In the end, even the proud and mighty Oni Maiden was cut down and disgraced. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it shine as brightly as it once did. Shine down! Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered! The Kitsune sakura blossoms that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch-black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered?
Shines eternal! This one, a fleeting shadow. Illusion shattered! This one, now you shall perish! Pathetic! Shine down! Weak! Pathetic! Be gone! The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time. Shattered. Torn to oblivion. Inferior. Weak. Shine down. Pathetic. Inazuma shines eternal! Your time here crumbles before...
Have you finally defeated...
It appears your martial prowess has not... But how long can your will...
How the heck?
In this realm of consciousness, she was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Then, does that mean this is...
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that if I don't do this, the Shogun's rule. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries. And 500 years ago, humanity proved here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge. It is about time I understand that. I fight for the I vowed during my absence.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Looks like we got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? She was making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still... Right? Also, what if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. Yeah, we should help her out. Like, is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, help, well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Oh, you're right. Who knows if she really understands...
Someone's not in the best of mood. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was...
But you're always...
That was a figure of speech. Do you...
Oh, yeah. Something really big.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazu. Impossibly stubborn. Jump straight to the most extreme course of action. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort...
Is she playing dumb?
Uh-huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space... Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. First things first.
Narukami, please.
Now then, I always have my ways. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is in other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location.
So, it's abstract, but has a...
Yes, no need to try and understand it. Let me put this, everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept. This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you...
What? Alright, well, Paimon,
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal? Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Oh, nothing. It just seems by the way, remember to focus constantly. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from... Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, You better know what you're doing!
That's enough chatter. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay, you have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how? This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Over countless battles, not had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rule, you bring honor to the title of... Now these two return once more to this space. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500... Final duel? Stand back, traveler. I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels took to fight was long enough to witness the rise and fall of nations. Energy they consume, great enough to vaporize the oceans and turn day into night. And the will they delight, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. You have endured. I will endure forever. Perish! Inferior! There is no escape! Purge all obstacles! Inferior! Shine down! Eternity is in my hand! This is... I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would... Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my mind. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Moose the Blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to... I noticed it also. Just now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new... This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my... It was at once a familiar feeling, and a strange one. You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify. From this day forth, This body, I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past, but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you. You truly have changed. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again. Do you say... It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like...
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have... I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces. Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed... a convoluted way to reach you, but... there was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. But... you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of us. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that... In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. But I know that this must have... Don't look down on me. See? It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift. Here, take it. Before my last shred... But it is you who must take the most...
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future. Nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, A? I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.